Hi, this is Heather Cramer reporting live. I'm doing a documentary about the corrupt injustice family court judge Brenda Stedham. So as I take this time to show you and tell you my story, I hope that you give open arms and open ears to listening to what has happened to my family and many more. We'll start out looking around my house. This is a medal my son won second place for last year in wrestling. These are just pictures of him when he was little. He was 3 in these pictures. And this is some of our family and friends. That's Gavin's preschool picture. Some more school pictures. That was his kindergarten picture. That was last year. I don't know if you can see that one, but that's him. Some of his toys, movies, more toys. We have fish. This is his bathroom, where he has his own smell good items and toothbrush, fresh breath, towels. This is a shower. He uses an Axe loofah and men's stuff so he could smell good. Now we're going into his bedroom. These are just some drawings on his wall. Drawings that he's done, things that he's done at school. These are some more things that he's done at school. That was a medal he won from field day. It's a puzzle that he and I done together that also glows in the dark. It's pretty awesome. It's his bed, TV, more drawings that he's done, movies. This was something he done in school. He was only 5. Cute little thing. This is his closet with all his clothes and toys, dirty basket, more movies, books, and games. As you can tell, as we're documenting the house, it appears to seem, that a kid lives here. These are visitor passes, and they're also all on the back side of every time I've gone and had lunch with him or done something with him at his school. These are drawings that he's made. More drawings. These are things he's done for like Mother's Day, Groundhog's Day. It's our fridge. Kids and friends. Other things that Gavin has made at school, just drawings. He loved to draw. He still loves to draw, but he really loved to draw when he was little. All of that was to show that his dad and I got divorced in 2005. And it just states that the bonds of matrimony previously existing between the plaintiff and defendant are dissolved and they are forever divorced from each other for on an account of incompatibility and temperament. So through these divorce papers, it just gives you the rules of like who got to keep what, all the hoopla gibberish lawyer things. So we were divorced May 31st. Okay. Then it states right here, the parties shall have visitation with the minor child per their agreement, which is attached as Exhibit A. These are highlighted idiot-proof tabs for certain individuals. Okay. Now we're going to go to Exhibit A. This is Exhibit A. and as it's idiot-proof again, tabbed, it says Plaintiff's Visitation Custody Schedule, which is every other weekend, every Father's Day, Thanksgiving, 3 weeks out of the summer, and whenever he's off work and whenever we can agree. But again, plaintiff is stated as Joe. I'm the defendant, so that would obviously indicate that that was for the plaintiff, Joe Cramer's visitation schedule, which would mean that my son was always with me. Well, October 31st, they take my son away from me. And it says the court has received and reviewed the motion filed by the plaintiff, which was Joe again, awarding him pendulite placement of the minor child, which is our child. Have done so, the court of the opinion that the motion due to be granted and set forth. Primary placement of the party's child, which was ours, shall be with the plaintiff, Joseph Cramer, pendulite until further order of the court. And this gives me my visitation schedules now. Mind you, all these years my child will almost be 9. Now, October 31st of 2011, that all changes. Neither party was supposed to have anyone of the opposite sex that wasn't blood or married spend the night, but yet my son Steady met this girl 6 months and got her pregnant and married her 3 days before Thanksgiving, 2011. So once I received the papers on Halloween that they took my child, I filed a paper immediately, and it says, "To whom it may concern, I, Heather Cramer, would like to deny the motion for my ex-husband, Joe Cramer, to have temporary sole custody of our son, Gavin. I have not heard from Joe for the last 3 weeks. Joe went to school on Friday, October 28th, and picked Gavin up without my permission. I would also like to address the slandering, untrue accusations he has alleged against me. I have always had primary custody of Gavin. He has always lived with me. The school has a record of this. I was awarded primary custody in our divorce, which did not state the reason being so that I could obtain food stamps. I do, however, require food stamps simply because Joe does not provide child support to help support his son. Joe did not own his own home until this past year. Prior to this, he lived with his 82-year-old grandmother and nearly 60-year-old dad in a 2-bedroom trailer. He shared his bedroom with his girlfriend and my son. One day when I went to pick Gavin up, they were all laying in the bed and there was a bottle of KY jelly on the bed. The home Joe lives in, he now shares with his pregnant girlfriend. The home is very nasty and unsuitable for Gavin to live in. Joe's prior girlfriend, Jessica Gendron, took Gavin and her 2 sons to her ex-husband's house and got into a violent domestic situation in front of the kids. Gavin told me about this. My living style and environment have been stable for going on 8 years now. There were times in the past when I needed help financially to care for my son. I did not let my pride get the best of me. I went to close friends in my church for help, and they graciously helped me. The statement that I've admitted to selling drugs and doing drugs is utterly untrue. Joe has made these same accusations in the past. DHR investigated all of these accusations to include submitting me to a drug test. I passed the drug test. They found no basis for the accusations. Everything was found inconclusive, and the case was closed. I've never locked my child out of my house. My neighbor's dog did attack my son, and I did file a police report immediately. I have never used a shovel to spank my child. My normal discipline is to ground him or put him in timeout. I have never driven drunk with my child in the car with me. I did not threaten Joe to keep Gavin from him. All I asked is that he provide child support. I did stay with Danny Barker during a snowstorm because the pipes froze on my trailer. I did not ask Joe's sister to provide food for me. I did ask for food for her daughter, whom I was babysitting at the time. Wherefore, the premises considered, I respectfully request that this modification petition be denied, and to continue to allow Gavin to live primarily with me. I also request that an award of child support be paid by Joe. Sincerely, Heather Cramer. Okay, these are the DHR records that I subpoenaed for court, which again are highlighted, idiot-proof tabs.